Hey guys, how are you doing? So it's been a couple days, more than a couple days, since I've done any of the chakra healing spreads, and I wanted to apologize. Mercury was definitely taking its toll on things, and I've actually had to um, edit completely differently. My iMovie still is not exporting, so Mercury's winning. But yeah, I'm here, I'm back again, and we're going to do the heart chakra balancing spreads for everyone. And instead of doing the long intro, which was like 5 minutes where I was talking the whole time, I decided to do all of the heart chakra balancing um, items or information for you at the end of the video. So if you want to watch it, it's in video form. You can pause it and just screenshot it on your phone, and then you'll just have it, and you don't have to sit there and listen to me talk. So I feel like everyone will be more appreciative of that than having to listen to me talk, because I was getting annoyed. So anyways, hope that this intro is a little bit easier to deal with. All right. Here are your readings. Hey Leo, welcome back. Today we're doing your heart chakra healing spread. Let's see what's going on. I asked my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Leo the message that is for their highest good and that will help them heal their heart chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so the first card is going to represent your heart chakra right now, Leo. So you're feeling like whatever you're dealing with or wherever your focus is, you're feeling that there's no possible change, no way to get out of it. Things are the way they are, and that's just the end result. Like there's an impasse. There's nothing is going to come of whatever it is you're focused on. And maybe you're feeling a bit closed off to other people, and that's what it is that, yeah, okay, so like if you look at this card, the heart chakra is green, right? See how those green trees in the back? And you see how he's literally like, no, like you can't get through this. You have put up a wall, so to speak, kind of like this. And in your mind, nothing's going to change that wall being there. That is self-preservation for you. How can Leos improve their self-love and let this wall be put down? There's a need to accept things for where they are exactly right now. Accepting will see, when you're looking at things like this isn't going to change, I can't get anything out of this, nothing's going to come of this, all for nothing type of feeling. When you accept that feeling, you actually let go of whatever control you may have thought you needed. And by letting go of that, you step into a different perspective. Because before, there's a need to control, a need to have a specific outcome. And there's an energy that is around that. And when you let go of needing to see things a specific way, or let go of the fact that maybe things will change, and you go into an energy of acceptance, your perspective as a whole changes. there's no way for it to not change. What is something Leo needs to embrace to help them forgive themselves more? There's a need to let go of self-facades. This feeling of things not getting better, of things staying as they are, of no matter what you do, it's just going to all have the same result. That's a trickery that's coming from self. That's ego telling you that this is the result. That's so far out of heart that you couldn't possibly see it for what it is. Because the ego holds up like, imagine if you were to look through a window and it's like really dirty. You know, like they rubbed it a little bit, but it's still really dirty and you can barely really see through it. That's ego. And that's what it's like when you're viewing the life through the lens of ego. There's a need to let go of this self-trickery, not being honest with self, accepting where you are and accepting that that is okay. What's the best way for Leo to balance this chakra, please? The balance card. I'm going to put that back there. What's the best way for Leo to balance this chakra, please? Focusing on what you do have. Seeing the good where you are right now. A lot of the collective I'm seeing are getting kind of the same, some of them are actually getting the same cards, but the same overall messages. This overall reading for me screams a need for perspective change. Because if you see here, it's like stress and worry, wondering where the next change is going to come from. And then in the back here, there's a house for sale. It's like she's fishing, you know? That's all a perspective. Seeing something and being stressed and having this like reaction, that's a perspective. There is no bad or good. There are just levels to what is. And our perspective on what is. All right, what's going to be the result for Leo when they balance their heart chakra, please? Okay. All right, so we're going to just keep both of these. So we're going to keep both of these, and what we've got is dissipating and enlightenment. So what happens when you balance your heart chakra is the questions, the way that you view things. Like, okay, for instance, this is a perfect example. Look at how this guy looks like he is up to no good, right? Like, he's literally like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing, guy? What are you doing? Right? Like, that's questionable to me. He looks like he's undercover, he's up to no good, he's spying, he's doing some shit that he's not supposed to be doing. That feeling of people coming towards you like that dissipates. And you come into an awareness of self. And it's like you're being enlightened because you're finally seeing things as they are, not through the cloudy lens of ego telling you what it's telling you, tricking you, so that you think that there is no fix, that things aren't going to be fixed. So that's really beautiful, Leo. All right, so next I'm going to grab you a Lightworker Oracle card. You okay over there? Please give me a message for Leo. Ooh, right there. Paradigm shift. Wow, that's, goes perfect with the reading. Do you need to get some water? Hold on, go get some water. Go get some water. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So, let's look at this for a minute. There's a lot going on there. Alright, this is number 4. You are undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Change of perception. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open, and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. I love that. Assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to approach life. A spiritual psychologist might call this the inner child, as it is innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. There is openness to the unknown with curiosity instead. Old souls could sometimes find it hard to recapture their not knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have become a bit world-weary to drop expectations and look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet life becomes much more energizing and interesting when you are open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly you are receptive to the universe helping you in ways that in the past you did not believe possible, all because you kept an open mind. If you are feeling that you don't really know yourself, your relationships, or your place in the world as you once did, if you are feeling that you once held to be certain now seems to be a little shaky, these are signs that you are going through a paradigm shift. This will bring you new perceptions that will free you to be in the world in new ways. See? New perceptions. You will find yourself shutting off old limits, fears, and misconceptions. You are stepping beyond what you have known. You are like a traveler in a new city, feeling awkward until she gets the lay of the land and how things operate in new places. As you trust the unexpected and the unknown, the universe will be able to help you in unexpected and previously unknown ways. If you find yourself questioning the views in mass media or spoken in the conversations that those around you are having, take heart and know that you are awakening from a fear-based world into a love-filled reality. Your confusion will soon transform into joy at discovering that you are free and have no reason to be afraid. You are encouraged by the universe to embrace the power you have to be a free thinker. Accept the accelerated mental shift happening for you, even if it creates temporary uncertainty or discomfort. Dare to think thoughts of love rather than lower your vibration by choosing thoughts of fear. Trust for something helpful and empowering is happening in your soul. All right, and I'm going to type up the invocation for you guys at the end of this. So I hope that this helped, and I will see you guys when I do the throat chakra. Namaslay.